Okay, today we are going to do summary statistics. It is very similar to what we did in chapter 1, basically. So you got to recognize summary statistics for biperiod data. Like you will be given sigma x squared. I will show you later. Calculating mean standard deviation using summary statistics. We have done that already. The new one that you're going to learn now is calculating covariance and correlation coefficient using summary statistics. Okay. So there will be basically 6 items given to you for summary statistics: n, sigma x squared, sigma y squared, and sigma xy. So these are the 6 things that you're going to use to calculate. Basically, your final outcome that you want is R. So of course, I want you to do it step by step. I want you to do it in a sort of like mean of x, mean of y, standard deviation of x, standard deviation of y, sxy, rxy. I want you to do it in that manner. You understand? So you will have like 6 values. If you can, don't show so much of working. The more working you show, the more mistakes you are going to make actually. So if you can, how to calculate mean? Sigma x over n, right? Straight away put it into your calculator and write the value. How to calculate mean of y? Sigma y over n. So you just put it in your calculator and put it there. How to calculate standard deviation? Plug into your calculator, write it in 4 decimal places. Standard deviation of y, same thing, 4 decimal places. Sxy, yeah, if you want, you can write down the working. Make sure you transfer all these values in 4dp, if not your answer will be wrong. Understand? Then sigma xy also they give you already, you just plug it in. Then you have rxy, which is taking sxy over standard deviation of x, standard deviation of y. From what I see, some of you are very well versed with this already because you have been using this method. You only use this manual method when summary statistics is given. If a table is given, just plug everything into a calculator. Okay? Okay, let's do example 1 on page 74. Okay, there's a set of data given as below. You have x, you have y. So you basically, if you have a table like that, usually we will plug it into the calculator. But this is just practice now, okay? That's why you're going to use manual method and calculate. But if you have something like that, please just put everything in the calculator. But in this situation, they want you to calculate. So you need to find the n, sigma x, sigma xy, sigma y squared, and sigma xy. Okay? Please note all of this can be found using the calculator. Okay? You can find all these using the calculator. For the black calculators, you shift 1. Okay, you will see the summary there. Server calculators, look for the word sum. Okay, server calculators, look for the word sum. Then you will calculate manually. As you can see, everything must be transferred in 4 decimal places. If not, your answer will be wrong. Only your final answer is in 2 decimal places. Please note that. Only final answer in 2 decimal places, which is R. R is always in 2dp. Alright? Next one. Alright, you have 30 bivariate points. What does 30 bivariate point means? Your n is 30. What does this mean in your manual? That means the submission from data number 1 to data number 30. Which for them is the summation from data number 1 to 30 for x is 8 to 2. Summation for data number 1 to 30. So meaning you know your n is 30 lah. Understand now? Now n is 30. So how to find mean? 8 to 2 divide 30. Understand? How to find standard deviation? So 3, 4, 4, 6, 8 divide 30 minus your mean squared. You calculate just now, square root the answer. So you're going to find all these mean x, mean y. So this is what I meant. Just write it down. You don't need to put it in a table. Just list it out, all the values. Okay? So I don't think this should be a problem.